Sarah from howtorunaretailstore.com, and one of the questions I get asked all the time online and in my store are, what are my top accessories that we sell? If you have a gift store, maybe a hair salon, retailer like myself, you should be selling accessories. And so today I'm gonna dive in for my hottest items that we have. All right, so my first one is going to be a Colombian bag line. Now, these bags are so amazing because they're super colorful, machine washable, super interesting, and you definitely can't get it at Target and Nordstrom, guys. So mine that I carry, you can see, come in tons of different styles. We have the beach bag, we have custom little coin purses that say St. Pete, how cute. But our number one selling by far is our medium size bucket bag. People love these. I cannot even begin to tell you how many of these we sell. Now, the girl I go through that makes these is from Colombia, but she lives in St. Petersburg. So it ties back to be a local element, which is really cool. If you can't find somebody who is making these wonderful handmade Colombian bags, or sourcing these Colombian bags, I should say, in your hometown, I'm gonna link a great person on fair.com. I'm gonna link it below, that carries these as well. I'm telling you, because they're machine washable, because they're different, people love them, and we are able to sell them for, let's see, 110 bucks. So people buy these as gifts all the time. They come and buy for different seasons. It is crazy, and it's something different where people are gonna seek it out when they see it on someone else. How many times have we run up to a girl in the grocery store and we're like, oh my gosh, I love your bag, I love your earrings, I love your shoes. That's what this product is going to do. And so it's free advertising for you out in the public because it's such a standout item. All right, that's number one. Let's jump to number two. All right, line number two is called Bazaar. I get it from fair.com. And what I love about this line, the list goes on and on. First of all, it's owned by a husband and wife. If you go to Fair and click on the brand story, there's actually a video of the two of them with their child, their infant, telling the whole story of how they got started. I love it, but it's also fair trade. They work with over 200 different artisans to create this in multiple different continents, Thailand, India, all sorts of stuff. It's really cool and unique and a great price point. So we started off carrying just their rings. So love the ring. They're so unique. They're brass plus all these stones. I do a lot of moonstone, but they also have garnet and all sorts of other crazy things. You can see here, they're interesting. These are some of the daintier lines. We also have some larger pieces as well. I mean, this looks like 5 rings and we sell it for $30. Isn't that cool? We sell this over and over again. So rings are what I started with, and they blew out of the store. So then we started carrying their earrings, which are, again, really cool. You have that kind of global element, lots of different stones that go with it as well. Big pieces, lots of silver. I mean, look how cool that is, right? It tells the brand story on the actual card itself. And then most recently, we brought in some necklaces. You guys, I can't even. It's so heavy, I can't even pick up this thing. Lots of beads, throwing stuff around. Lots of beads, really cool, think festival style, but also we have a museum right across the street from my store. And my older customers who are hanging out at the cool glass museum across the street are also buying this. They're timeless, they're really, really cool. And again, I mean, this necklace is $36. I get a good margin, and my customers also have a great price point that they can pull the trigger on these larger statement pieces. Again, that is Bazaar, great price point, super interesting in character, and easy to acquire through fair.com. Okay, line number 3 is called Easton L. I just went to Atlanta Market and visited her there, but I actually found her because I have a friend who has a boutique in Nashville, and she started carrying this line because this girl is from Nashville, and I died. I mean, I literally saw it and lost my mind, so I immediately reached out, did a contact on Instagram, and she immediately just sent me a collection that she thought would work for my store. And guess what? I loved every single piece, and that's how I've done all of my reorders. It has been amazing. I was so excited. She was at her first show in Atlanta, and her booth was beautiful. Her branding is gorgeous. But why this sells so well? Y'all, the product is crazy town. So it looks like nothing else I've ever had inside of my store. We're gonna get up close. These are some of the rings. We actually wrap them around the little bags because they each come with a branded little bag, suede bag. Her branding is beautiful. And I mean, hello, if you were looking for something super statement, this is going to be it. She does tons of organic materials. You can see shell elements. I mean, these are crazy, so good for summer. Can you see this beautiful like little mini earring? Now this is gonna be a little more expensive. This is selling for $88, but I am telling you, we blow out of this inside of our store. This is probably one of our more expensive lines, but we have no problem selling it because it's so high quality. So this is going to be 18 karat gold plated and semi-precious stones. So you can see these are investment pieces. But in the big scheme of things, a lot of boutiques are selling costume jewelry that aren't nearly as nice as this for this exact same price point. She does such cool stuff, really cool statement things, and she's just the sweetest, most wonderful thing. Her and her mom were working the booth at Market, and I'm telling you, this girl is going places. So I'm gonna link her, all of her stuff below, contact her, and I'm telling you, this is one of those brands. So my front door is 5 feet away. We put this right at the front table because it's so beautiful and so eye-catching. I want people to see it when they first walk in, and sure enough, they do. They want to come and try everything on. We even have a guide to all of her stones here, which people love to stand here and read all about that as well. So Easton L, so good. I'll link the contact below. Okay, number 4 is a clay earring line. These have been on the scene for a hot minute, but I'm telling you, we still sell a ton of it. Why this is good? Because I guarantee someone in your local area is making some clay earrings. Go down on the internet. You can go on Fair and search by zip code. You can get on Etsy and search by zip code. You can also search local hashtags for markets and whatnot in your general area on Instagram. This is an amazing way to bring in a local maker, even if you don't have very many local makers in your area. We love her. She shopped Junesp. I have worked with her for many, many years. She does really cool elements, pops of color, but also, you know, some more neutrals as well. I mean, you guys, look how cute these little strawberries are, and just lemons, all the things for summer. I love working with a local maker because then I can put in requests or work with her and say, hey, we are, you know, really selling out of all of your fruit stuff. Can you make a bunch more for me? And she will. I also love it because she comes directly to my store with bins and bins of earrings, and I can just go through with my hands and eyes and pick out what I want. Again, great way to bring in a local maker, and I feel like clay is never gonna go out of style. I know that's so weird, but it has that handmade element that is really hard to find in most jewelry. You can really see that someone made it with their own heart involved, and so I think this is a good one to bring into your store, and again, bring in that local element. Okay, and lastly, if you are only gonna carry one accessory line inside of your store, it's gotta be dainty gold. I'm telling you, we sell so much of this. I never like to have overlap brands that do similar things, but we have 4 separate dainty gold lines because they're also different, and we sell so much of it. Our first one is going to be Gypset Honey. Now she's gonna do a little bit more elevated, lots of coin. Isn't that cool? She travels the country with her dog in her RV and makes her jewelry. Look how cool that stand is. And it tells all about it. It's really, really cool line because it visually looks beautiful, but also it's 14 karat plated, so it'll last a long time, and it's just a little bit more elevated than something super, super basic. Secondly, probably our most popular line inside of our store is called May Martin. They do great rings and bracelets and anklets and necklaces. It's very dainty, very easy. And let me tell you, why these lines work is because you're getting both customers, the dainty customer that only wants a little something, and then somebody like me who loves chunky jewelry, but I need that everyday necklace to layer it with. So these lines are so great. Thirdly, I love a line called Blossom and Shine. She does amazing work with silver and gold, but she's also local. And so I bring in that local element as well with this dainty line. Now both May Martin and Blossom and Shine are on fair.com. I will link everybody and their Instagram handles of everyone I talked about today below. And you guys, I love sharing my stories with you. I have worked so hard, just like many of you, to curate my entire store. And I feel like so many people in the industry are scared to share their stories. But we are all gonna be better off together, right? Rising tide. So let's help each other out. Let's share our stories of what works and what doesn't work. I have so many friends that I have met at market and keep in touch with. And I'm not kidding. I will message them on Instagram and say, oh my gosh, that dress is amazing. Who is that? And they immediately are like, oh, I got it from the boys showroom in Atlanta. And so make those connections with other people. Let's share what's working for all of us, because small has got to survive. We are all working against the big guys. And so if we can all make the awareness happen for small business, it will only make us all stronger. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment below, follow me on Instagram where we can chat even further, and we'll see you soon.